Alright, good day everyone. My name is Testimony Adekunle, and here you'll be learning how to navigate through the interface of your PixelLab application. Alright, so if you don't have a PixelLab on your phone, you can easily go to Google Play Store and download it. Alright, so let me show you the icon PixelLab. Alright, so this is the icon, so you can go and get yours. You can go and get yours. Do you get it? So it's all right. Let's go back to our app. All right, so this is the default interface that PixelLab will give you whenever you launch it. All right, so if you been designing before with your smartphone, you'll have been conversant with this. But if you are a total beginner, you're welcome. Of course, we'll all learn together. So you notice that we have two tabs here. We have the ones at the top, we have the one at the top, and we have the one at the bottom. So the one at the top, let's start from there. There's an additional icon you will see here. I hope you can all see it. So with this additional icon, you can add text, current date, sticker, shapes from gallery. You can bring image from gallery, and of course you can draw with it. So now if you click on text, it will help you to add new text, so you can edit it, type whatever you want to type, hello, right, by double clicking on it. Do you understand? So double click on it and it will bring you here. So it's as simple as that. Then we have the current date. When you click on it, it will give you the current date of the day you are working. All right, so, and of course you can add sticker. There are different sticker here you can use for your designs. So but the one here with crown, you have to pay PixelLab before you can be able to open this. So I paid them about 1015 naira or so, not up to 110. all right, that I paid them, so before they open this for me. So that's how it is. And of course you can add shape. So when you click on shape, this is the default shape that PixelLab will give you, a square. So you can edit the square to your taste. You can turn it to a rectangle. I hope you understand. You can turn it to a rectangle. You can turn it to circle as well. All right, by using this radius. All right, you can turn it to circle and turn it to whatever you want to turn it to. All right, we have opacity here. You can reduce the opacity of the shape, that is the visibility. You can as well change the color of the shape to whichever color you desire. You can use gradient on it. Gradient is 2 or more colors. All right, so you can add stroke to it. You can reduce the opacity of the stroke, the visibility of the stroke. Do you understand? You can change the stroke color. Do you get that? You can change the stroke color to whatever you want. And as well, you can blur the stroke. You can easily blur the stroke. So, and this one works for square or rectangle. So it works with the edges. This one's works with the edges. All right, so that's that. And there are more shapes here. If you click here, you have more shapes you can use for your designs. So that's that about shape. And of course you can bring image from gallery. If you click on it, it will take you to your photos where you can bring import images. So it's that simple. And of course you can draw with it. If you click on draw, it will give you this. So you can change the color of your pen. You can increase the size of your pen with this. You can increase it. Can you see that? You can decrease it to your taste. You can increase the smoothness. So you can also blur it. All right, can you see that? So it's that simple. You can blur it. It's that simple. And of course there are other things you can do with it. You can this fill in. If you if you draw a circle now, it will fill in the circle. Do you get it? So if you, let me clean all this one so that we can see the rest we are doing. So if you click on dash line, when you are drawing, it will be a dash line. Do you see that? If you click on near effect, it will blur it will blur it a little. Do you understand? So that's that about shape. I mean, draw. You can use it. Let's say you are designing a letter head and you need the person, you want to add the signature. All right, you can use it to do the signature. Can we see that? This is not my signature, so you can use it to do that, to do signature. Very simple. That's that about that. Oh, all right, that's that. So the next icon here, like a SIM card, is for you to save your work. You can save as project, you can save as image. Why saving as project means you have the chance or the opportunity to come back to your work. All right, whatever work you save as project, you have the chance to come back and edit those work. Do you understand? So when you are doing any design, the first thing you do is to save as project. All right, and the next thing is to save as image. When you want to save as image, it will give you this, to give you image format and quality. All right, so image format of course will be JPEG, except you are doing logo, which is PNG. All right, and the dimension, we have different dimensions here, but it is advisable that you use ultra. That will give you that will give you what's it called, higher resolution, high resolution. All right, even if the platform you are uploading your designs to, they reduce resolution, it will still be visible to the eyes. So if you use ultra, that's that about that. And the next icon, I do the same function. All right, so share icon, but before you can share, you have to save your work. So it's that simple. And of course we have a kind of quotation mark here. So here we have different quotes you can include in your designs, so you can go ahead and explore. All right, check them. Different quote for success, motivation, friendship, happiness, inspiration, and all of those things. So, and of course the last one here, the last three dots here, this place, the first function you can use this place to do is to change your background. Right, if you click on use image from background, from gallery. So if I should choose image now, let me choose one image like that and see what happens. All right, you can see that it uses that image as my background. All right, that's the function, use image from gallery. It's different from gallery here. From gallery here means you want to import image. All right, but use image from gallery means you want to use that image as your background. And we have full screen, we have use image from camera, the same function as use image from gallery, just that use image from camera will mean that you want to snap your background. All right, export image means you want to save. And the image size, this is also essential. We have PixelLab has different image sizes you can use for your design. We have profile picture, which is square, which is the normal square, and our YouTube channel banner, YouTube thumbnail, Facebook cover art, and all of those things. So if any of these does not suit what you want to design, you can as well input your own size here. All right, you can as well input your own size here. Let me say 3000. So this is 5 by 3. So in pixel is like the smallest in measurement when it comes to smartphone. All right, so 300 pixel is I think 1 feet or so. Is it 1 feet or 1 inch? All right, it's 300 pixel. let's say I want to do a banner of 3 by 4. So 3, I will just input my, okay, 2 by 3, sorry. So this will be 600, and this will be 900. Can you see that the ratio at the top, 2 by 3? So it's that simple. That's how to get your image size rightly from your PixelLab. You can input them. So, and as well as what's important again, contact us, tutorials. That's if you want to learn more on how to use PixelLab. They will give you tutorials and remove ads and all of those things. So recover autosave. This is also important. When you are working, let's say your phone misbehave, it go off. All right, you can as well recover whatever you are doing. And of course, you have open PLP file. These ones are projects you saved. All right, the projects you save. I just relaunch my app. All right, so I have limited works I've done here. So you can, this is where your, what's it called, you the works you've done and you saved as project. This is where they are kept. All right, so it's that simple. It's that simple. So the next thing you want to do, you'll see that we have this here. You have this icon here. This one is to undo. All right, and this one is to zoom whatever you are doing. All right, you can be able to zoom your work. And this one, sorry, and this one is grid line. We call it grid line. It is basically used for alignment. All right, and most especially those who use their smartphone to design logo, they use it. And lastly, we have this. This is where your elements are kept. All right, the elements you are using to design your text, your shape, your pictures, and all of those things, this is where they are kept. All right, so that's that about that. And the tab at the bottom here, PixelLab has different backgrounds. All right, this background came with PixelLab. They come with PixelLab if you are just downloading yours. So they come with PixelLab, of which you can use for your designs. All right, most times I don't use them. All right, but you can use them for your designs and all of those things. And here, my project that you are seeing here is the same thing as where your works are kept. All right, so, and that's the first icon here. That's the function. The next icon here is works with text. All right, now you will see that we just have two options here. We have to add text, which is plus, the same thing here. So you can use this one to add text. So, and we see quotes. All right, you can use it to add quotes too, but it is, the function basically is to edit text. All right, you will notice that immediately I click on this hello, it brings more functions. If I change my focus now, if I switch my focus off the text, it will take off the options. Do you understand? So it's basically used to edit text. Click on it, you'll be able to edit your text. We have style. PixelLab has styles of text that has been saved already that you can use. Do you understand? We have edit, that is to edit whatever you've typed. Let's say I want to change it to how are you. All right, so that's that. And what else? Delete. Of course, you know the function of delete, to take off, and copy, right, to copy your text, to duplicate, and to front. This is the function of to front. Click on your text. Let's say this thing is here. All right, you can see that this image has overlapped the text. So, and I want the text to be at the front, so I just need to click on to front. It will take it to the front, to back, it will take it to the back. And we have position. All right, this position is used to move your text to wherever you want, so you can increase the movement, right, to the top, to the left, to the right, to the downward and north, so you can explore them. And relative position, we basically use this for alignment, so it's more faster than position, but most time you'll be using position. All right, so but this is it will help you in alignment, so I can easily use it to align my text to the center. All right, so it's that simple. And we have size. You can increase the size, decrease the size of your text. And we have padding. You can pad your text to the left, to the right. You can see the function now. It has cut some parts. All right, there are times that if you use a kind of handwriting from handwriting font, so some parts may cut off, so you can use this padding to bring them out. Do you understand? Instead of adding two space like this at the edge, so you can use padding to bring them out. So as you explore, you understand better. You can change the color of your text. All right, you can use solid color on it, which are red, blue, and all of those things. And you can use gradient, right, 2 or more colors. And of course, you can select the part you want to color. All right, let's say I just want to color her. Okay, sorry, the reason being that I use style or something on it. Let me just delete that and write another text, so we'll see. How are you? All right, so I want to only color the her. Where's color again? All right, so I will select the her and use color on it. Can you see that? So it's that simple. So that's that. Excuse me. Thank you. That's that. So texture is to inculcate image in your text, to bring image into your text. So let me use texture on this now. Can you see what we have? Can you see the text? So that's that about that. And we have opacity, that is the visibility of the text, how you want it to be visible. All right, we have rotation. All right, you may want to rotate it. And we have marks. All right, you want to cut some parts. This marks into, and you can use it to divide the text somehow. So it's another lecture on its own, plus how to use the Blazor tool. All right, so Bezier tool I meant. So as you explore, you understand better. And we have font. All right, to change the font, PixelLab came with default font. Of course, there are many you can use for your design. Just click on anyone that please you. All right, and you can download fonts. You can install your own font. So I have my own font already, so which I use to change the style of your text and all that. Let me use a bolder font. All right, so let me remove the texture. So we are good. What else? I don't want this video to be long. What else? We have style. All right, you can bolden the text more. That's if the font you used before is a tiny font. All right, you can italize it. You can italize how alone. All right, you can italize the part you want. You can italize all. Of course, you can underline it. You can underline the part you want to. So, and if you want to undo what you've done, you can just click on this Alt T. All right, it will remove whatever you've done on it. All right, it's that simple. So, and what else? Our text. What else? All right, we have the curve. All right, we use this most times on logo. When you are doing church logo or something, you can also use it in flyer. Just be creative with it. All right, you can bend your text. That's that. You can as well add background to it. You want it to pop up, you can add background to your text. All right, add background, give it a radius, and all of those things. You can your background color could be color, it could be gradient. Do you get it now? It could be gradient. That's that about that. So we have align. Let's say you have two or more text, you can align it to the middle, to the right alignment, left alignment, center alignment. You can justify it. So it's that simple like that. It's that simple. And this is spacing. You can space your text, you can give it space. All right, do you understand? So that one too, it's that simple. You can as well give it line spacing. All right, so you can use line spacing on it. So this line spacing means like you have sentences like this. You have, so I hope you see the function now. All right, to give them space for your text to breathe. All right, so it's that simple like that. And we have stroke. You can as well add stroke to your designs. Add stroke to it. All right, that is outline. The outline could also be texture. Sorry, gradient, two or more colors. So it's that simple. You can increase the stroke, you can reduce it to your to your taste. So, and shadow, you can add shadow to it. You can be creative with the shadow. All right, you can add shadow to it. Add shadow to it and reduce the stuff like this. It can be, you can see that. So you can add shadow. Your shadow can be in color. All right, so it's that simple too. And as well, inner shadow. All right, the shadow will be in. So you've got to explore some of these things yourself. And we have emboss. All right, so this one is just to give your text another feel entirely. So and most times it makes it look beautiful. All right, so just like just like texture, or all right, more or less giving your text a feel when people see it. All right, a smooth feel. So that's what emboss is basically. And perspective, you can, all right, you can use your hand to draw those things how you want it to go. Do you get it? So that's perspective for you. So we have rotation, 3D rotation. All right, you've got to explore. We have 3D text, can change it to 3D, change the color, use gradient at the back, and all of those things. Can add shadow to it at the base. All right, you can see that there's shadow at the base now. And of course you can reflection. This one is for it to reflect at the bottom. Can we see the reflection? All right, so it's that simple. That's that about that. And the next icon here, that's how about text. The next icon here has the same function as what is here. All right, all these things are what is there, just that okay, if you are not clicking, or I mean tapping or clicking on any shape, all right, you have this. You can add sticker through this place. You can import image from here, you can draw from here, you can add your shape from here. You can, okay, like Bezier, I told you that it's another lecture on its own, how to use the Bezier tool to create a shape, to create anything, most time for logos and all of those things. So you can add arrow from here, different arrows. All right, different arrows. You change the size, you change the edge, you fill it, you change the color, and all of those things. You've got to explore too. You add stroke, so you can do all those things with this icon. That's if you are not clicking on any shape. It is used basically to edit shapes, pictures, and all of those things. All right, anything outside text, that's what you use it to do. So if I click on this picture now, you will see that it brings more function. So the same functions as the one on the text. So you can delete, you can crop. All right, so here you can select. PixelLab has different dimensions that are already there that you can choose, and you can choose the part you want yourself by unlocking this key here. So when you unlock the key, you'll be able to select the part you want. Do you understand? And of course, you can rotate them. You can rotate, you can flip it. Can you see that? You can flip it. So that's that about that. So we have to front to back. We have the position, relative position. Then we have the relative size. All right, this one is to for your sizing, to increase the size, to decrease the size. It's that simple. All right, so and here you can, if you disable this, you'll be able to increase the width alone, and you'll be able to increase the height alone. Do you understand? But if this one is enabled, if you are increasing the width, the height will also be increasing. All right, that's another trick I've taught you here. All right, so you can ask, you can change the color, you can add color, you can add texture, you can opacity, the visibility. All right, you can work on the visibility, you can filter it. We have the hue, we have the saturation, we have the brightness, we have the contrast, so you can filter it to your taste. All right, we have the stroke, we have the eraser, you can erase some part of it. So here in this eraser, this one is used to increase the size of your eraser, and this one is used, the other one is used to blur your pen. All right, you see, if I decrease this now, my pen is sharp, my eraser is sharp. But once I increase it, once I increase the other side, it will blur it. Do you understand? It look blurry. So that's that about the eraser. And maxing to just the same function as that one. Erase color. All right, you could use this to erase the color you want. Use this circle tool to choose the color you want to. If it is black, I want to erase, I will just come black, click mark, it will erase black, and all of those things. You've got to rotate, to do 3D rotation, to change it to 3D shape. All right, to perspective is also there. Excuse me, you can add shadow, you can add inner shadow, and of course you can emboss it. So that's that about that. And the two ones you've got to explore, these ones you can change the color of your background. All right, this one is used to change the color of your background, and this one is for transparency, is to transparent your background. This one, image size, we have crop, we have image. All right, PixelLab still have these images you can use as your background. All right, if you choose any, it will be used as your background, and you can bring from gallery, just like when you use your additional icon. All right, and from camera. And the last one here is to edit your background as well. All right, so you've got to explore. We have the hue, saturation, contrast, noise, and all of those things. So explore, 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 explore. So that's that about how to navigate through the interface of your PixelLab. I believe you've learned something, one or two things, if you are conversant with the use of PixelLab before. And if you are a total beginner, I believe you've learned much. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Testimony Adekunle.